Hello, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the fascinating world of English vocabulary. I'm Alex, your host, and I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're diving into the word after. This is an A1 level preposition that means following in time or order, or later than. It's a word you'll hear and use often in daily life, so let's take a closer look at how it works. The word after is incredibly versatile. You can use it to describe something that happens later in time, like saying, "Let's meet after lunch." It can also show order, like in, "He spoke after her during the meeting." Both meanings share the idea of something coming later. Let's explore some synonyms for after. A common one is following, as in, "She arrived following the announcement." Another synonym is subsequent to, which is a more formal way to say the same thing. The decision was made subsequent to the discussion. These alternatives add variety to your sentences. Now for a few antonyms of after. The word before is the most direct opposite, as in, "We should leave before it gets dark." Another is prior to, which is a bit more formal. The meeting happened prior to the event. These words contrast with after by focusing on something that happens earlier. In everyday life, you'll find after in so many situations. For example, you might say, "I'll call you after I finish my homework," or "There's a party after the game." You might hear expressions like "happily ever after" in stories, or even ask a friend, "What are you doing after class?" Here are a few more examples to solidify your understanding. She always brushes her teeth after breakfast. We went to the park after the rain stopped. There's a lot to do after the holiday season ends. As you can see, after is simple yet essential for describing time and sequence. That wraps up our exploration of the word after. Today, we covered its definition, synonyms like following and subsequent to, antonyms like before and prior to, and practical ways to use it in conversation. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before we go, I'd love for you to create your own sentence using after and share it as a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover the show. Thanks again for listening, and I'll see you next time on Hello Word.